Hello, it's Tinner 455. Just thought I'd do a video. We're all locked down. I've just done a video on my settings. Turn the glass off. Did a video on my settings, so that should be included as well. There's nothing going on, unfortunately. Just run through. Dad's at home. Dad's safe. Locked up. Bored, same as the rest of us. We will put together, I'll try and put together some videos of some gold finds of some interest at the end of the month. And I thought I'd just stick this up to say hello. Hope you're all safe. Can't wait to get back to the normal. Just thought I'd run through a few bits and pieces. I use, you will probably all know, XPDS. This is the 9-inch coil. We also run 13-inch coil, which is the big one, which gives you good depth and ground coverage. If you're lucky enough to get on some drilling, which some of our farmers allow us, gives us good coverage when the silage is cut, which is about now. Of all the times of the year for this to happen, it's probably the best. Everything's been drilled, everything's slow, everything's dry. There are not a lot of places to go. It's not like it had been through the autumn. It would have been, I think, a lot harder for everybody to stay indoors. So the only places we would be able to go at the moment is typically up and down the maize rows and on some cut silage and paddocks and bits and pieces if it rains, but it hasn't. So we don't like to dig in the grass when it's dry because it just leaves circles cutting the grass, and farmers don't like that. Well, that was my headphones going crashing, so I use these. I think these are WS4s or the originals. Back headphones, that's my standard setup. Lucky box, lucky tin, pin pointer, which is actually an X pointer, which I won on a competition, so I use that as my standard. Searcher bag, which is great. It's nearly had it actually. It's starting to, the inside compartment split in two, but again, I won it on a raffle, so it was pretty damn good. Anything you can win on raffles good. Hope everybody's okay. Like I say, Dad's okay. It's all a bit strange. My subs are still going up, thank you very much. They round about 4,500 now, which is just brilliant. This was only ever done as a bit of a memory thing for me and Dad, and that's what ended up on YouTube, and people seem to enjoy it. We only put up our better finds in the month. It's not one day, unfortunately. I wish some people comment that that's a brilliant day, but I wish it was. We tend to keep it the better stuff if we're lucky enough to find it. But we're all locked down at the moment, so it's all a bit weird. All I can say is stay safe. Do what the government say. I know it's a bit difficult, seems a bit pointless sometimes. Been lots of arguments on the forums and on YouTube and Facebook about why detecting is not allowed and everything, but if you just stop and analyse it a bit, it's pretty obvious, because if you do have an accident, not that anybody does really, then it's going to involve other people, and it just puts more people at risk and puts the NHS at more strain. So be sensible. It's a bit weird on all of us, but there you go. So I hope you enjoyed just a little video. And like I said, we'll put some bits of gold finds on, so if it's something of interest. But I just thought I'd go through a few pieces. Spade's still back of the car there somewhere. A spade's a spade, so there's no point to me showing you that. I've been sorting all my scrap out, which has been good. I'm almost sorted through it. I've bucketfuls and bucketfuls of scrap, so I separate that into bronze, coppers and lead, and then we flog it back to the scrappy and we'll buy something with it that we need. It's all free money. That's more or less it. We've been lucky enough to have beautiful weather while we've been on shutdown. I've been off work for nearly 4 weeks now. Hopefully, I think it's next week off, and then we're back with a bit of luck. Hopefully they'll lift the restrictions on the detecting soon as well. Everybody's at home, my neighbours are busy as well, sorry if there's any other noise. But apart from that, it's all good. Speak to you soon. That's Tinner 455. Have a great summer. Hi, this is Tinner in lockdown mode. So we thought we'd do a Dad's at home, can't do anything. I thought I'd go run through my settings on my DS. So something a bit different, something to do as well. So if I can pop this out of here, I'll go through it. That's, people say, what do I use? Silicone case, and what I did was I cut a phone cover and stuck it on with silicone, and it's relatively scratch free and it's relatively waterproof. It's been on there some time now, so that's what I did. I put a foam protector on there and siliconed it on. Anyway, so people are all sometimes asking me what my settings are. Blimey, it's been so long I've forgotten how to switch it on. There you go. So we normally go into no. So this is my setup on the dais. No coil because it's downstairs, obviously. But you go to your menu, and you can see straight away that I'm on disk 70. You scroll down. Sensitivity normally 97, so I get quite a high sensitivity. I very rarely touch these settings. I'm on V2 still, so it's going quite well. Frequency at 17 kilohertz, although it's saying nothing there, but it's because there's no coil. Iron volume up 3. I do like to hear the volume of the iron. You can, sorry about the wobbliness, I'm trying a new neck brace out as well. I like to hear the iron. If you don't hear iron, you miss some stuff. So reactivity, that's the one, the important one. Stick at 2. It gives you a little bit more depth and stability. It's a great program. No, I would never move it from 2. Audio response is 4. Quite high audio response. I'm deaf as a post, so I need to have the high audio response. Notches on 0, and here we are back to thing. So also then you can go to expert. I like it on 4 tones, which is just the way I like it. 97. Go to expert. Oh no, menu. Go to expert again on sensitivity if I can. So long since I've been using it. So if we can go back. Frequency 17. And volume 97. Should go to expert. I don't know for why it's not. But anyway, it's also on TX3. And that's more or less the settings. You can see it's on GM power. It's on 2. The reason it's flashing no coils because it's downstairs. There we are. There's basically my settings. I'll show you a bit more of the gear outside. Cheers. If you can see what I can see, sorry for the camera shaking. I'm trying to keep the wind noise down as well because it's blowing an absolute hoolie. I've just flicked a bit of gold, I think, and I think it's Celtic, and it's looking at me and I can't stop shaking the camera. I'm going to take my finger off the hole. I'm trying to protect it as much as possible. Here we go. It's been a hard day. I've not had hardly a signal. Come on, Squirty, don't let me down now. Oh, it's going on the knee. I can't be arsed with this. It's too exciting. Sorry about the wind noise if there is any. Whoa, look at the detail on this. Oh. Oh wow. Look at that. Presumably there's going to be a horse on the inside. Yes, there is. I was getting a bit despondent because I hadn't had any silver, and now look at that. Oh my god, there's all sorts going on. Dad's shaking his head, I'm shaking. I think we've got part of a gold hammered, and I think about 3 years ago I got that bit. Gonna got some squirty on it, and mate, let's see if we can see what it is. It's a funny sort of one because, come on, don't worry about me. It's yeah, look at that, Edward. Presumably it's going to be an Edward quarter noble again. Oh, I don't know though, that looks slightly different to me. Oh no, maybe it's not, the lines are in the quarters. Wow. It looks like gold hammer to me. Like I said, Dad's shaking his head.
Not in, just
I'm sure I've got that bit at home. I dragged Dad down the field. I said there was a bit of a hot spot, and I think we've proven that. Excellent. We're back home now. Managed to find the case which held the part of what I thought was a gold coin many years ago. I'm trying to find a post I did on a group where I posted this up to get the exact date, but I'm pretty sure there it is there. It's in this case with a few other hammies. So we've taken it out, shut that up, put that over there for a second, move the light around so we can see what we're doing. Right, I know I found this little bit. Yes, look at that, unbelievable. I think it's about 5 or 6 years ago I found that little piece, and it fits like a glove. Gobsmacked. I am totally and utterly gobsmacked. That fits 100%. 100% like. Without a shadow of a doubt, it's part of the same coin. Unbelievable. Am I happy with that or what? Well, we're up here. I'll see if I can get my mate Al to give me a hand to give it a bit of a tidy up. We think we've got some sort of ring. If I hold it, if Al can just give it a gentle brush, see if we can work out what it is. I think it's pretty smashed up, unfortunately. It could be Roman or what do you reckon now?
Oh, it's got a lovely pattern on the edge.
Has it got a stone in it? No, it looks like the stone's missing. Wow.
Wow. Oh,
It's either medieval or Roman. Whoa.
beautiful detail.
Superb. Let's have a look out. Thanks, mate.
Wow,
Let's see if we can. Holy crap.
that's beautiful.
It would have had a stone in it by the looks of it, but
Shoulders, the detail on
Yeah.
the shoulders are beautiful. Well done, Chris.
thanks, mate. Well, there we go. A little trip to Dorset and a bit of Dorset gold. Might have a bit of a garnet in there, I don't know. Well, sorry about any wind noise, but we don't really care. 1st of October. I've been poorly with a bad back. Dad's not been that good. I think we've just been rewarded. It's the most gorgeous full gold stater that either of us have seen for a while. It's absolutely stunning. Dad's pleased. He would do a gold stater dance, but look at that horse facing left. It is stunning. Yeah, wheel underneath, wheel on the top. Don't know what that is at the top there. Not quite sure. Excellent. It's just absolutely stunning. Well done, Dad. That's unbelievable. Right, unsurprisingly, we couldn't resist just rinsing it. That's the reverse.
That's the face, isn't it?
And there's the sun's just coming out as well, and it's absolutely mint. Pan back a bit. Dad's going to give you a great big smile. he's only been waiting nearly 20 years to get his gold stater, and he finally got it. It's
In the most unexpected places.
Absolutely superb. Wow, looks like Dad's on the gold. Looks like a little posy ring. It's nicely decorated on one side and plain on the back of it, so we can't really make out the definition. I'm going to pop the soil, see if there's an inscription. Fish your hand up so it don't fall out. Can't see. We'll just have a look over the top to start with. I think there's an inscription. Yes, there is. There's an amazing inscription inside. Hang on. Let's see if we can work this out. A little bit of squirty on it. Get your hand still. Squirty lids decided to not bloody work. Oh. Go on. Go on up the kerosene. We're not going to be able to read it through the lens, but give us a second or two. Give us a second or two. Oh, it's got a date.
Oh, I thought I saw a date.
Might be able to see the inside. Might not. No, it's not going to focus on it. It's all sorts in there. 68 and 73. There's all sorts of numbers and letters. Excellent. So Dad's on the gold. Sorry about that focus. Can't try and get out of the wind again. Dad's on the gold. Lovely ring. And there is all sorts of inscriptions inside, but lots of letters, numbers for some reason. We don't quite understand all that. But yeah, superb. Now I hope you can see, because I can't, because of being a numpty. I've left my glasses in the car at lunchtime. But at the moment I got a bit of a shakes on, because that looks like to me a gold hammy. It is. Oh my word. It's absolutely bouting down. I'm out on a pay dig, and it's getting towards the end of the day. It's been raining, we're absolutely soaking wet, and I think that's a gold hammered. Everybody smashed this to pieces. Everybody's been up and down here all day. This is the second time they've returned here. Looks like it's a little quarter noble of some sort. Oh, fantastic. I just love it. I don't think I can dry it off, but when we get back to the car in a minute I'll film it again, because at the moment I can't see what's happening. But there it is, gold hammered. I'm out with muddy boots. Just superb, fantastic. Sunday afternoon, after contemplating going out all morning, pouring down with rain and blowing a hoolie. Hope you can hear me, but this could be a tinner moment, because I think I've just got gold hammered. I haven't even touched it. I flicked it out and it was there. I hope I haven't damaged it. Shall we see? Shall we see what it is? I may have nicked it. Oh no, don't say I've nicked it. Don't say I've nicked it. It looks slightly different to the norm. I got my squirty with me, this is the thing. I don't think I got my squirty with me because the bloody thing had stopped working. Oh, I'm dubious about rubbing this. Oh, I might have spaded it as well, you donut. What is it? Sorry about the wind. Let's turn it over and see who it is. It looks like it might be a Charles. Oh my God. I think that says Charles. I think it says Charles. Alright, I'm trying to keep my composure and trying to keep the camera out of the wind at the same time. Wow. Look at that baby. I'm stunned. I rang up Dad and said, "Are you coming out?" He went, "Are you mad?" I said, "Well, I'm going stir crazy. I'm going to go out for an hour. I'm going to go up and down and back." Wow. Stunned. Just stunned. Here, looks like I haven't damaged it hardly at all. I might just come out with the edge of the spade. It's got a G and something either side of the, can't see a date. Date will be there somewhere, to be honest. Guess what, I don't care. Gold hammered. And that's my, believe it or not, that's my hammered March. It's my first hammered for March, so I think I'm covered in March. Excellent. Sinner signing out. Very happy.